Well, good morning, everybody. It is an honor to be standing here today with our Fresno Unified teachers and our Fresno Unified nurses, both represented by the Fresno Teachers Association, for no other reason than to just show the City of Fresno's support and unwavering solidarity with our Fresno Teachers Association. I'm really proud of a lot of the work that we did my first term in office collectively as a city council, right? We passed $500 million to go towards things like homelessness and shelter, to beef up public safety, to fight things like poverty and drug abuse. And I think we've made a significant impact in the city of Fresno, but I think after reflecting on my first term, it's become abundantly clear that there's no amount of money that you could throw at the back end of these problems that are gonna solve them, right? Another $100 million might make a difference towards homelessness. It ain't gonna cure homelessness. These issues get solved not on the back end, they get solved on the front end, and that's investing in our children. It's making sure that they don't fall into these cycles of poverty and homelessness and abuse. And early intervention is so important, and that's why the people standing behind me are so important, because that's the work that they do each and every single day. Is they're advocates for the children, they're advocates for the teachers and for the nurses who do so much to support our youth. I've always maintained that if an issue does not get solved at a Fresno Unified issue, in a matter of time, it will become a City of Fresno issue. And these folks behind me fight so hard each and every single day, despite all the obstacles that they have, right? Classroom sizes are too big. Teachers do not get paid enough. Supplies are always too low, and yet these folks continue to advocate every single year to make sure that students and teachers have all the resources they need and go above and beyond what you would think that Fresno teachers would advocate for. They have now ensured that they're going to start getting housing for students coming up. Has that already been secured? They're already starting to make sure that they're securing housing for our students, and that's the kind of early intervention that we need, is making sure that our students have everything that they need to succeed so that when they become adults, they can enter the workforce and they're set up for success. That doesn't happen without amazing teachers to make sure that they have everything that they need, and it doesn't happen without amazing nurses who make sure that those kids are happy and healthy. So on behalf of the City of Fresno, I just wanted to thank all of you for what you do every single day. It means a lot, and the City of Fresno will always have your back. And so with that, I'm going to hand it over to Councilmember Karbassi.
Thank you, Councilmember. So I just want to thank you all for being here. About 2 years ago, I think I was with my dad, went to the AAA office, and I saw Mrs. Taniguchi, my kindergarten teacher, and I hadn't seen her in 20 years. And immediately it took me way back, and it filled me with warm feelings and memories of my very formative years. And I think all of us, if we look back, we have that 1, 2, 3 or more teachers that were really instrumental in our upbringing. It's just a very warm feeling. But you know, times have really changed. The classroom isn't quite what it used to be. There's a lot of pressures, and I'm sure Dr. Blond can tell us about some of the pressures our kids are facing, from food insecurity, financial insecurity, but they do act out a lot. And our teachers are taking a lot that they never took when I was in school. And I really thank FTA for being an advocate for our teachers and our nurses, because only through organizing together will you have the voice, because you know, sometimes you have to speak up to make sure that classroom sizes are appropriate sized, or that when a teacher is attacked by a student, we get help for the student, but we also make sure the teacher has backup, and that the administration is making sure to do their best to provide support. You guys face tough times, and without your advocacy, I don't think our teachers would have that quality of life. And Fresno Unified is the 3rd largest district in the state. And they have big district problems. So you guys have really taken on a role unlike any other iteration of FTA administration, and you've really gone to advocate for the welfare of our students. And that's a very big deal, because they face complicated issues. So kudos to you and to your members and to our nurses as well. So thank you so much. I'm going to pass it on to you.
Well, first of all, thank you on behalf of all of our educators, school nurses, school counselors, social workers, trades professionals. Just thank you to the City of Fresno, to Councilmember Maxwell, Council President Karbassi. Thank you. What they said is absolutely right. Our educators don't just care in the classroom and love on our students in the classroom, all 74,000 students in Fresno Unified, but we come together collectively to make an impact outside of the classroom as well, whether it be a mental health app that will be launching here pretty soon that is accessible not just to our students, but to all of the households, whether it be about housing, food insecurity in regards to our community schools or otherwise. We're here to serve. And thank you again, because it shows that it is a collective lift. It isn't just the teachers, it isn't just Fresno Unified, but a collective Fresno that is going to make the change that's necessary to reimagine education and to build schools that are based off of love and caring. So just thank you for that.
Would you like to say something on behalf of the nurses?
I want to appreciate you for recognizing school nurses. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen often enough, so we truly appreciate it. Sorry. There are not enough school nurses in Fresno Unified in most districts at all. The children physical health acuity has changed tremendously over the 25 years that I've been here, and we're jeopardizing our children. They can't learn if they're not healthy. Teachers can't teach if they don't know what to look for the health conditions of the students. So again, truly appreciate you recognizing this, and hopefully that will put us on the board to get the volume of nurses that are needed to care for our children in Fresno Unified. Thank you.
Anybody else like to say? Not too late. I think it goes without saying, when our teachers succeed, when our nurses succeed, our children succeed. And when our children succeed, the city of Fresno does well. So I'll let the clerk read the proclamation, but before he does so, let me just read this last part. And that, now therefore be it resolved that we, Mayor Jerry P. Dyer, and the Fresno City Council do hereby proclaim the week of May 5th to May 9th, 2025 as Teachers and School Nurses Appreciation Week in the city of Fresno. Congratulations, you guys. City Clerk. And then, ma'am, I'll hand that to you.
Whereas the Fresno Teachers Association, FTA, is proudly recognized during Teacher and School Nurses Appreciation Week for its steadfast commitment to education, health, and overall well-being of students across Fresno Unified School District and affiliated charter schools. And whereas the FTA represents more than 4,600 dedicated professionals, including classroom teachers, speech-language pathologists, audiologists, school-registered nurses, social workers, counselors, librarians, building trades professionals, and safety specialists who together educate and support 74,000 students in Fresno. FTA members go beyond their daily responsibilities to create inclusive, safe, and inspiring learning environments where every student is valued, supported, and empowered to achieve their full potential. And whereas the FTA enhances educator morale and community spirit by organizing annual appreciation events such as Happy Hour Socials, Star Wars Night at Chukchansi Stadium, Wine Down at Toca Madera Winery, and retiree recognitions, demonstrating the union's commitment to fostering camaraderie, wellness, and professional pride among its members. Teachers are the heart of our classrooms, serving not only as educators, but also as mentors, motivators, and role models, igniting curiosity, building confidence, and nurturing the values that shape thoughtful and engaged citizens. Whereas school nurses play a vital role in our schools by providing expert medical care, managing chronic conditions, responding to health emergencies, and promoting public health. As the first line of care for many students, school nurses ensure that all children can thrive in safe, healthy environments conducive to learning. And whereas school nurses are deeply dedicated to safeguarding student health, promoting academic success, and advocating for the welfare of every child through medical care, education, and compassionate support. And whereas both teachers and school nurses exemplify the highest standards of public service, devoting their time, energy, and compassion to uplifting every child, regardless of zip code, background, or personal challenges. Their contributions ripple through generations, leaving lasting impressions on families, neighborhoods, and the broader Fresno community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that we Mayor Jerry P. Dyer and the Fresno City Council do hereby proclaim the week of May 5th through May 9th, 2025 as Teacher and School Nurses Appreciation Week in the city of Fresno.